Dude, did you hear what's happening July 1st? You betcha I do. It's Independence Day. No, that's July 4th. July 1st is the last day to get up to $25 in Lyft credits for free.
Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. For our new viewers, hi, my name's John of John's Finance Tips. I'm the guy who's had way too many credit cards and millions more of miles and points, also that you don't have to. And in today's video, I'm taking that knowledge to help land potentially up to $25 in free Lyft credits in your pocket. In fact, the only stipulation to getting the free credits is if you got another thing for free, which is the no annual fee Bilt Mastercard, which also happens to be my #1 no annual fee premium travel card of 2023. Why? Well, that's because this card is the only credit card on the marketplace that allows you to earn points for your highest spend category every single month, rent. So the structure of today's video is gonna be very straightforward. I'm first gonna talk about the sign-up bonus of the card. Then I'm gonna talk about the earnings. Then we're gonna go over the benefits, in which I'm gonna share with you exactly how you can get potentially up to $25 in free Lyft credits. And then finally, we're gonna wrap everything with my comments, general recommendations, and of course, verdict on the card. If that sounds like a plan, then pop a squat, you know what to do, tap that little thumb icon, and we're gonna go ahead and dive right in. Section 1, sign-up bonus. The Bilt Mastercard comes in at a, drumroll please, whopping sign-up bonus of goose egg. Nada. It's not there. That's my only knock on this card. See, I've been in this credit card space for 10 years. Every card I recommend, I always say you must pull down a sign-up bonus, because why else would you get a credit card? This card breaks that cardinal rule, and it really pains me to say that this is actually an okay exemption. But nonetheless, this card has no sign-up bonus. If the Bilt team are listening out there, by adding a sign-up bonus, I think this would actually take this credit card to the next level. I don't think it would actually be touched by any other card, even those with annual fees. However, right now, there's no sign-up bonus, which is a bit of a bummer. Part 2, earnings. The Bilt Mastercard will earn 3 points per dollar spent on dining, 2 points per dollar spent on travel, 1 point per dollar spent everywhere else, and 1 point per dollar spent on rent. Yes, I said it earlier, rent is likely your largest monthly expense. For the average American, it could be 20, 30, 40, hopefully not more than 50% of your monthly income, but it is absolutely getting crazy how much we're spending on rent. With that said though, why are we not earning points for it? We earn points for grocery, we earn points for travel, we earn points for so many of the other categories that we spend day to day. Why not rent? Well, the easy answer is because you're gonna get charged with a processing fee, 1%, 2%, 3% processing fee, or your landlord just says, no way, I don't take a credit card. Well, that's where the Bilt card comes in and absolutely flips the model on its head. For one, if your apartment is a part of the Bilt Alliance, you can use your Bilt Mastercard, you can earn points for rent, the processing fee is covered, all good. However, if you have a small-time landlord and they say, I'm never taking credit card because whatever reason, well, Bilt gives you a routing number as well as an account number. So when you pay them, it would pretty much look like an ACH transfer, or you can have Bilt cut them a check on your behalf. Yes, Bilt sends your landlord a check, you still get the points. In addition, if you're paying your landlord with Venmo or PayPal, guess what? You can also use your Bilt account to do the exact same, and you will still earn points for rent. I asked this in a previous video, but I would love to know, folks, if you wanna let me know in the comment section down below, how much are you paying for rent? I mean, I was seeing people, I was doing a TikTok live the other day, saying that they were paying upwards of $3,000 to $4,000 a month in rent. That's crazy to me. A, on the expense side, but also the fact that they're not getting anything back for that. So start doing what the rich do, which is for every dollar that goes out, you get the good or service that you paid for, in addition to something on top. This in addition to is going to be the points for rent. Next section, benefits. This card is absolutely loaded. The fact that a no annual fee card has so many benefits actually blows my mind. I mean, there are people who have said, yeah, if Bilt was to start charging an annual fee, they might still be okay with it, just given how many benefits the card gives. Now, I have an entire video where we talk about all the benefits, but I'm gonna point out some to highlight that I think are absolutely incredible. The first one is not really a benefit, but it's probably why you clicked on this video, and that is that Bilt offers rent days. So on rent days, which is the first of every month, they double the points that you can earn in any specific category. So instead of 3x for dining, it's 6x. Instead of 2x for travel, it's 4x. Instead of 1x everywhere else, it's 2x everywhere else, excluding rent. The bummer it doesn't get accelerated, but nonetheless, nobody on the marketplace earns points for rent, so I give that a pass. In addition, on rent days, Bilt gives some pretty cool perks. For example, there was a rent day back in April or May where you could enroll and automatically get Hyatt Explorerist status. And then if you stay 20 nights or more in a particular trial period, you could lock in Highest Globalist for a year and a half or so. Guys, That's insane to be able to do that, and Bilt just gave it to its card members. There was another rent day bonus where you could get a 100% bonus transferring points to Hawaiian Airlines. I took advantage of that, and that's part of the reason how I flew from Boston to Hawaii on Hawaiian Airlines at basically a 50% discount. And so the rent day for July 1st works out as such. If you are a Bilt card member, you have to just link your Lyft account to Bilt, and you will get a $20 Lyft credit. And you can do the linking as of right now of this video. You do not have to wait until July 1st. Then on July 1st, if you take a Lyft ride, you will get another $5 credit. So $20 plus another $5 if you use Lyft on the 1st, that's $25 in Lyft credits, where Bilt is basically saying, hey, thanks for being a member, here is some free stuff. Now, interestingly, you can actually be a Bilt member without being a card holder of the Bilt Mastercard. Personally, I don't know why you wouldn't get the credit card, but for whatever reason, if you don't, you can actually still participate. You just end up getting a $10 Lyft credit instead of the $20 Lyft credit. But remember, folks, to get the full $25, you must be a card holder of the Bilt Mastercard, and you must link your Lyft account as well as Bilt before the 1st, and then you have to take the ride on the 1st. A little bit of legwork, but like I always say in the points and miles game or in anything in life, anything that's actually worth getting for free is gonna require you to do something. And if you'd like to support my channel in any way, I would greatly appreciate it if you wanted to check out my affiliate link down below. Another benefit I absolutely love with the Bilt card is the fact that it has transfer partners. To put into perspective, credit cards that have transfer partners typically come with annual fees. A Chase Sapphire Preferred, an American Express Gold, a Capital One Venture X. These cards come with annual fees anywhere from $95, honestly, sometimes up to $695 a year. And so for that, they're gonna say, hey, listen, you can take your points, transfer to a partner, get greater value. All right. Bilt allows you those transfer partners, but it doesn't have an annual fee. But not only is it like any transfer partners, they are some of the most valuable transfer partners in the entire game. One of which is American Airlines. I go ahead and pull up a dummy booking for you so you can check it out. If you want to take a flight from Boston to Manila next year on business class on Japan Airlines, you could spend 70,000 American Airlines miles and a little bit under $28 or so. Or you could spend over $5,000 out of pocket. That's absolutely insane. Another ticket that I didn't pull up, but one that I love flying, is flying from Boston over to the Maldives, 70,000 American Airlines miles. You're in Qatar Airways Q Suite, double bed, lie flat in the sky. Same amount of tax and fees, probably like 20-ish bucks or so, or you could pay Qatar like $5,000 to $8,000. That's absolutely insane. And by the way, folks, nobody transfers to American Airlines. The only way to get American Airlines points is either fly American or you get a Citi or Barclays card, and that is about it. Whereas with the Bilt card, your general spend, meaning your 3x for dining, 2x for travel, 1x for rent, can be put towards American Airlines redemptions. That's incredible value. Another transfer partner that Bilt has is Hyatt. Hyatt, I would argue, is one of the last hotel chains that's actually offering you outsized value. And so with Hyatt, one of the best ways to use their points is to redeem at an all-inclusive resort. An all-inclusive resort simply means you pay a nightly rate and everything is included. Like all the food, all the drinks, activities, everything is included in your nightly rate. And as you would imagine, all-inclusive resorts are kind of expensive, like $500, $600, sometimes over $1,000 a night. Or you could book using points. And that's exactly what I did earlier this year when I stayed in Playa del Carmen and I stayed at the Secrets Moche. Instead of paying, I believe at the time it was $700 out of pocket, I ended up using about 27,000 points or so. But since then, the points value have gone up a little bit, so it would cost 35,000 Hyatt points a night, or you could spend a little bit over $550 out of pocket. Let's pull in a hypothetical. Let's say you're an average New Yorker, where I read a report that people in New York are paying over $4,000 a month in rent. 4,000 times 12, 48,000 points. That's easily enough for one night, all-inclusive at a resort in Playa del Carmen. And now you might think, oh, well, is it really that worth it? Well, if you didn't use the Bilt card, you just wouldn't have that free night or those points available to you. So why would you not take something on the table if you're already going to be spending the money? And my pro tip for folks out there is if you're in a roommate situation, 2 roommates, 3 roommates, be the person to pay for rent, get everyone else to pay you back, and you get to keep the points. And in those situations, yeah, probably $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for the entire apartment is probably not unrealistic, and suddenly you're banking so many points for free travel. Another great feature that Bilt has, and this is just so consumer-centric and consumer-friendly, is this thing called Bilt Protect. So how Bilt Protect basically works is they recognize that sometimes people have really high monthly rents, but their credit limit might not be as high, or that they have living expenses that they have to put onto their credit card. So let's say you had a $5,000 credit limit, you have rent that's $4,000, but you've already spent like, I don't know, $3,000 this month. Well, instead of declining your card or maxing out your card, what Bilt Protect allows you to do is you can link a checking account to Bilt, and what they will then do at the first of the month is pull money directly from the checking account to pay the rent, and you still get the points, but it doesn't count against your credit limit. That's just magical. The fact that they were like, hey, it might be an issue if people have high rents, what should we do about it? They go, oh, we should protect them. And by the way, we're still gonna give you the points, even though you're not swiping the card, it's coming straight from the checking account that's linked to Bilt. That's absolutely incredible, folks. And if you pay for your cell phone plan using your Bilt Mastercard, you've got cell phone coverage, covering you with a $25 deductible and up to $800 per claim, up to 2 claims in a 12-month period. And that wraps it for benefits I really wanna call out. Now, there is a laundry list of other benefits, but I've made other videos and I didn't wanna draw out the point on this particular video. This video, I just wanna give you that overview of my #1 no annual fee credit card of 2023. In addition, I wanted to make sure that you are aware of the July 1st rent day, where you can get potentially up to $25 in free Lyft credit just by being a card holder of the Bilt Mastercard. So my general comments for the card, folks, if you pay rent, jump on this card. If you want a no annual fee travel card, jump on this card. If you want a no annual fee premium travel card and you pay rent, jump on this card. And of course, every single month on the 1st, so far as long I've been a Bilt card holder, they have had a rent day, and usually there's some cool perk or feature, and this month is gonna be that Lyft credit. Do not miss out on it. Make sure you link your Lyft account before July 1st, and on July 1st, as long as you take a ride, you'll get another $5. Cool, well anyway, folks, this has been an incredible video. Please drop your questions down below. Were you aware of rent day? In addition, do you have the Bilt card? Are you thinking about getting the Bilt card? And if you'd like to support the channel, feel free to check out my affiliate link down below as well, and I will catch you next video. Peace.